Are we seeing a new shift in sector sentiment?
Hey, good morning, Seema. So it's not necessarily that there's been a new shift in consumer sentiment and investor sentiment. It's just the fact that ongoing problems for this industry are gaining in momentum. Crypto prices tend to move based on one of two big things. So we've seen the crypto prices react to regulation, more on that in a minute. But then also it has a lot to do with macroeconomic events. So when we see the Fed, boost up those interest rate hikes, we see crypto prices move on that. The Fed chair recently made it clear that we're likely headed for another big bump up in September. That'll suck liquidity out of the system. Never a good thing for a risk asset like Bitcoin or Ethereum. On the regulation front, this week is the deadline for federal agencies to respond to President Biden's executive order on crypto. So we're expected to see their recommendations for how they plan to regulate on everything ranging from the environmental implications to law enforcement, to consumer protections. We recently had the House Committee on Oversight and Reform ask that major crypto exchanges like FTX, Binance, and Coinbase get back to them on what they're doing to actively protect their consumers. Meanwhile, the FBI is getting involved, and they're asking that DeFi or decentralized finance protocols beef up their security measures as hacks wipe out billions of dollars in investor money that has been stored in their crypto wallets. So the level of accountability from regulators really stepping up in an appreciable way in the last year, not to mention the fact that three of what were once titans of the crypto industry are now in bankruptcy court in the Southern District of New York. So investor confidence has really been rocked in the last few months, Seema.
Yeah, laundry list of negative headlines. Mackenzie, on top of these price swings, Ether, which is outperforming Bitcoin on the year by a wide margin, finally rolling out this highly anticipated system upgrade. What can you tell us about it, and how do you expect investors to respond?
So this upgrade is years in the making. It's called the merge, and it's a very significant event. It's going to be historic for the entire industry, not just for this blockchain. Monday was the last step that needed to happen ahead of this big merge. It went well. We're expecting the upgrade to take effect sometime between September 13th to the 15th. The reason that it's so significant has to do with a couple of different things. So one, minting Ether, which is the token associated with that blockchain, will suddenly consume a whole lot less energy. And then the second big point here, and this is why analysts think that Ether has been outperforming Bitcoin as of late, what's expected to happen post-merge is that Ether will become a deflationary currency. And so when you have a reduced supply of Ether, the thinking is that those holding the Ether token, there will be a greater value proposition there, a basic supply and demand dynamic. And that's why you've seen the call put ratio indicate a lot of investor confidence. And that doesn't even get into all the technological benefits that are unlocked by this upgrade, Seema.
That is fascinating. I remember those prior upgrades. A lot of times that would spark some investor interest, saying that this will be a better, more efficient cryptocurrency. So we'll see how investors respond today as we wait for that upgrade. Mackenzie, great to see you. Thank you.
Thanks,
on
Seema.
The Crypto Beat. Before we let you go, Kara Swisher sat down with billionaire investor Mark Cuban at this year's Code Conference last night. He shared some of his thoughts on crypto and its future.
Crypto has a place for sure. But what's missing is new applications. Just like in the early days of the internet, we say, oh, well, the internet's old and boring, right? Because we haven't seen anything new. And it really took for mobile to come along to really propel it going forward. And we don't have that right now for crypto. So it's kind of boring, and it's just going to stay boring with DeFi and NFTs as collectibles and maybe some other little things coming along.
So it doesn't seem to interest you.
No, I'm still very interested in still investing, but it's just early.
Okay, Mackenzie, I know you're still there. So your quick thoughts there.
Yeah, so I think that, part of why investors and blockchain developers are so excited about this upgrade is that it unlocks a lot of potential for Ethereum. Why that's important is that Ethereum is the backbone of DeFi. And so you just heard in that soundbite the fact that, they don't feel like there's been a lot of innovation in that space. Not a lot of exciting things happening in DeFi right now. And of course, DeFi has promised to be this bastion of cutting out the middleman, financial services where you don't need a banker or a lawyer. And with Ethereum getting this upgrade, a lot of functionality will ultimately be possible. So we're talking about greater speed, we're talking about greater scalability, lower fees. And so that's what's so I don't know that I necessarily agree. I do think we're going to see big changes in that space.